So if you're eating, the waiter is like, "Oh, how is everything?"
こんにちは、銀と
Chris this. So Gin, since we started doing YouTube together, we've gone to probably about 100
行
restaurants.
ってますね。まあ100以上行ってるんちゃいますかね。
And it got me thinking. I thought of some reasons why I love Japanese
まあ
restaurants.
ね、100軒以上こう行ってるクリスさんやからこそ、アメリカと日本のそのねレストランの違いとかも分かりそうやし。
Yeah. Well, everyone knows that Japan, restaurants and food is world class.
まあまあね。
Both washoku and yoshoku. So we're not going to mention that in this video. We're going to talk more specifically about restaurants. So anyway, I have 6 reasons why I love Japanese restaurants. Are you ready?
はい、お願いします。
Number 1.
はい。
Most places have lots of pictures or they have those plastic examples of the food that you order.
まあ、確かにそのなんて言うんだっけあれ食品サンプルって海外の人から見てこう買って帰ったりするとかって日本のお土産としてねそれぐらい珍しいもんで聞くけどさ、メニューの写真とかもあまりなかったりするのないかアメリカって。
In America, usually the menu will have like 1, maybe 2 pictures, but in general, it's all just written out for
そう
you.
やんな。
Yeah, but I do remember when I first saw those examples of the food, the plastic food. It really got me excited, and I wanted to take a bite out of the plastic
いやいや
as
いや
well.
日本人でも思うよ。うまそうやなこのエビフライみたいな。かなり。
Even if you can't really speak Japanese very much, you can just point at the picture, and it makes you really want to eat because you have an idea of what the food is, even if you can't read.
確かにアメリカ行ってレストラン入った時にさ、全然何書いてるか分かれへんくて、
Yeah,
何のことか分かれへんから全部一つ一つクリスに聞いていかないと分かんないけど、
Yeah.
まあ確かに写真があったらこれ美味しそうだねで決めれるもんね。
Yeah, exactly.
でそれ別にさアメリカでもさ、まあその食品サンプルみたいなのは技術がいるからいきなりって難しいやろうけどさ、メニューに写真入れるぐらいはさ今すぐにでもできるんじゃないの？
Yeah, well, I guess the next time I go home, I'm gonna call a bunch of restaurants and say, you should put pictures in your menu. Yeah, so, number 2,
ナンバー2、はい。
you can ask any wait staff and they will help you.
ああ普通じゃないのそんな。
No. In America, you get one waiter or waitress that is covering your table, and you only talk to that person. You don't talk to the other waiters or waitresses.
なんかそれ結局チップの関係なんよね。
Yeah, exactly. Because you're giving a tip, that person is responsible for the tables that they will get the tip from.
ああね。
So in Japan, you say, excuse me, and anyone will come and help you. And they'll take your order or they'll change your dish or anything, right? In America, you say, excuse me. The person will say, oh, 1 second, I'll get your waiter.
もし
It won't happen
日本で
directly.
ちょっと待ってくださいもう一人のウェイター呼びますって言われたらさ喧嘩売ってんのかなって思うなんか嫌われてんのかなって思っちゃうかもしれない
Exactly
まあそれはだからその一つのテーブルにつき一つのそのウェイターがいるからその人を呼ばないと、まあ、ルール違反というか、
Right.
ルール的におかしいことになってしまうってことですよね
Right. And everyone's used to it, so it doesn't feel that strange. But it's really special when I first came to Japan to have that service where I could just have everyone help me at any time.
めんどくさいなちょっとね
Yeah, just a little bit
まあ
of
いいとこ
that.
もあるんやろうけれども
Right. Number 3.
はい
Even fast food service is friendly and efficient.
まあ最近ちょっと怪しい感じもするけど
In my experience, they're always really
基本的に
helpful.
はねそんな嫌な人もいないよね
Yeah, they smile and they take care of your service really quickly. In America, lots of fast food restaurants, the service is pretty bad. It can be pretty bad, right? And often they make a lot of mistakes with your food. So when I come to Japan and I see how clean the fast food restaurants in general are really clean, everyone's smiling and seems happy. It's really amazing. It's a very different experience.
やっぱりファストフードってそのやっぱ時給とかも低いやろうしそれなりの仕事をしますせみたいなスタンス
Right. So for example, in America, we're not surprised if the service is not great because we know that these are young kids or they're only part-time workers.
まあね、だからさ、わかるんやで、なんか日本でも最近だからそういう感じで、そんな給料もらってないのに何そこまでしなあかんねんみたいな風潮があったりとかして、まあその気持ちはわかるんだけど、でも仕事ってさ、もういやいややるより、その前のめりにいらっしゃいませってやってる方が楽しくて、あと時間が過ぎるのが早い気はするから、なんかやっぱ結局ポジティブが勝つみたいな場面もあるなってなんかこう思ったり今聞いてて思ったね。
Yeah, well, restaurants, whether it's restaurant or just life in general, when you're happy and smiling, you just tend to have a better time.
まあ口で言うのは簡単やけど実際また僕もバイトし始めたら
Yeah.
みたいなするやろうけどね。まあ
Right. But most importantly, the fast food here in Japan is high quality and usually really great service,
まあそれ
right?
は確かにそうですね。
Number 4. Lots of restaurants have lots of choices and they will have small serving size so that you can try different kinds of dishes and different foods all in one time.
結構最近ミニサイズとか一人用サイズもできますよとか、すごい多いよね。
Yeah. Well, for me,
特に増えてきたけど。
yeah, when you go to a new place, right, and you see all these choices, you're like, oh, I want this, I want that, I want that, right? So it's really hard to choose.
53歳やろ。
Well, even more, I want more. And in Japan, you now have big size servings and also the little size, so you can choose either one, which for me is really the best of both worlds.
なるほどね。
Right? Number 5. No tipping in Japan.
ティッピング。
You don't have to tip
チップね、チップ。
in Japan. In Japan, you just go, you order the food, and that's how much it costs. You don't have to think about, okay, how much do I have to pay at the end? Or was my waitress good or bad? How much do I give 15% or 25%? You know, oh wait, it's $52, so 20% of 52, and you have to do the math.
なんか難しそうやんな。なんかめっちゃいい人やけど顔がタイプじゃないから10%にしようって。
そういうことじゃない。
そういうことじゃない。タイプとかそういうの関係ない。
Just, well, maybe it does. So I'm sure that very attractive waitresses and waiters do get more tips, but you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. But often, for example, the food comes late. Let's say the food comes late.
遅い。
That's not the waitress or waiter's
ちょっと
fault.
待って、でもさ、お金払う時ってさ、そのウェイターさんに直接書いて渡すわけやろ。
Yeah.
ほんだら目の前でお前は 10% やってて渡すわけ。低い。
No. So the way it happens is they give you the check, and then you have to give the money. And so then, let's say you need change. So then you give them that, and then they bring the change back. And then you put money in the bill, and you leave before they see how much the tip is.
ややこしい。
So usually the waiter or waitress doesn't know the tip
出る
until
まで
after you
は
leave.
まあそりゃそうやわな。チップのこともティップって言うんだ。
Tip?
チップじゃない。まあチップって言ったら CH の方になるか。
chip. Yeah, that would be like potato chip. Number 6. My final reason. Now this one is might seem a little bit strange or funny, but in Japan, they don't ask you in the middle of eating, how is your food?
そうね、あんまりまあその大将とかね食べ終わってからとか、ちょっと終わってお酒飲み出したらとか、なんかそういう時はどうですか、いかがでしたかとか、なんか会話があるかもしれへんけど、食べてる時に言われんの。
Yeah. So usually
すごいね。
they bring the food and you start eating, and then after you've had a little bit to eat, they come over and they say, "Oh, how is everything?" to you. And you just feel, even if it's not so good, you feel embarrassed to say, "Oh, this is terrible," right? So you just go, "Oh, it's good, it's okay," right?
食べてる時じゃってなる。
That happens a lot. So usually, I think sometimes they watch. So if you're eating, the waiter is like, "Oh, how is everything?"
何を思ってそれは言ってんのそれ向こうは。
Well, really, what it's supposed to be is like extra service, special service. So you get the food, you try it, and if there's a problem, they're supposed to come quickly.
食べてすぐ分かれへんやな、そうなんだよ。
Well, sometimes you don't know, but if there's the wrong food, for example, so it's supposed to help you and to make you feel more special, like you have better service. But usually, most people, or at least me, I just feel a little bit strange. I just want to eat the food, and if there's a problem, I will ask.
まあ言うわね。
Yeah, exactly, right? Because if it's something really serious, you take one bite, please come.
すいません、このマグロまだ凍ってるんですけど。回転寿司で昔、今もあんのかな、たまにあったよで。凍ってるマグロ。
Instead of sugar, you put salt.
それは大問題。
Yeah, so that was our example of 6 reasons why I love Japanese
なる
restaurants.
ほどね。まあそれ聞いて思うんやけどさ、まあ外食行く時って
Yeah.
ちょっと面倒くさいくてで美味しいもの食べたいみたいなさ、
Right.
そういう気分で僕は行くことが多いから、まあそういう人多いんちゃうかな。だからなんかその行っていろんなことに気を使わなあかんのは
Right.
結構面倒くさいなと思う。
Right.
店員さんがフレンドリーなのは僕はすごい好きやけどさ、でもそれもチップあげるからフレンドリーとか、
Yeah.
なんかそういう風なことをいろいろ考え出すと純粋に食べ物食べられへんような気がするね。だからみんなアメリカでファストフードが流行るんかな。
Yeah, well, you don't have to give a tip, so you can just do it without having to think, right? Or even more people do the drive-thru. So then you just take the food and nobody sees me eat.
そうやな。
I'm hiding.
邪魔くさいのよちょっとな。だから流行るんだよな。
Yeah, but I do have to say, from the very beginning when I came to Japan, I was really impressed with restaurants, the service, how much they took care of you, the food quality. And the other thing is, now they're not that expensive anymore.
まあいろんな関係があってね。だからそのあんまり安いのもいいのかどうかっていう問題もあるけど、ちょっとねサービス良くて美味しくて安いってどっかが負担してるわけやから、
Right.
まああんまり良くないって話もあるけど、まあちょっとこう日本人ってめっちゃ外食すんのやろ。初めて聞いてんけど最近。外国人ってそんなレストランばかり行けへんみたいな。
Yeah, I think in America, going to sit-down restaurants, we don't do it as much as maybe you do in Japan.
1週間に何回ぐらい行く
1週間が maybe like twice a month.
1ヶ月に2回ぐらいしか行けへんの外食。
Yeah.
もう日本人1週間に3回ぐらい行くよな。
Yeah.
ファミレスとか焼肉とかそんなん全部入れていいんやったら、まあ人によると思うけど、
I wouldn't be surprised in that.
でクリスも行ってるしな。今日本でもだからでもなんか今ちょっと聞いて分かったかも。1ヶ月に2回って聞いて、その外食行くっていうのは結構特別なこと。
Yeah.
割とだからそういうチップとかマナーとかそういうのがちょっと大事にしてるのかな。
So, again, I hope you had a fun time talking about Japanese restaurants.
美味しい。
And I thank everyone for watching. And if you can, please subscribe, like, and share this video because it really does help us.
ではまた何かリクエストありましたらコメントもお願いします。では銀と
クリスでした。
バイバイ。
じゃあねー。じゃあ食べに行こうか。
でこうちょっと言おうと思って今焼肉の話しだしたあたりから行きたいなって。クリギンチャンネル。